Viewers and subscribers, so welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. While Anambra State celebrates the achievement of Soludo Shalingwamba for the governor of Anambra State, following the inauguration of the new Anambra Government House and Fun City, as well as other projects during Tinubu's visit, Soludo don't go mess on top of this matter by his speech. People consider careless and insulting.
Your visit to Anambra State today, Mr. President, is historic and consequential. The last state visit by a president was in 2012, ostensibly to commission a brewery and another private enterprise.
The private enterprise that was commissioned by President Jonathan in 2012 during P2B's tenure as governor was Innocent Motors. You now get the point. The connection, the animosity, and demolition of Innocent Motors.
It's not just to commission projects. We have over 500 kilometers of roads, flyovers, bridges, completed and waiting completion. I'm waiting for commissioning. We have about 5 brand new general hospitals and world-class trauma center completed, equipped and waiting for commissioning. We have new smart schools and water projects waiting for commissioning. New markets and bus terminal, etc., waiting for commissioning. Previously, we had insisted that only the users of our roads and projects should be the ones to commission them, and we have commissioned.
Good. Now, why are in the Anambra State, some will say, masturbating on this matter? Because the statement of Shalingwamba for Soludo shedding P2B, because that is a direct one, no matter how he tries to cover it. This is a subtle assault on the person of Mr. P2B, which in the usual character of Soludo will take advantage of every opportunity to do so. But this one, people consider it the height of it. You know me, I am not interested in pre-singing anybody or massaging anybody's political ego. We say the truth the way it is. Because I don't see any reason why Soludo should make that statement. Why Soludo should make such statement. It is unwarranted. Because if I must bring to your knowledge, in case you don't know, because I see APC bandwagon of never-do-wells carrying it like their daily bread and selling it to anyone that cares to listen on the social media. One begins to ask if Soludo and Tinubu are on the same team. But let me remind them, some of those things in 2012, what P2B inaugurated during the visit of the President Jonathan at that time.
Dateline, March 17, 2006, Awka, Anambra State. Peter Obi was sworn in as governor of the state. His vision for Anambra to develop all sectors simultaneously, summed up in the Anambra Integrated Development Strategy, ANIDS.
Politics, they say, is a game of numbers. But governance is more about delivering the numbers in infrastructural development. In Anambra State, it's significant to let the facts speak. As the Obi administration winds down, what are the indices of development, or shall we say, performance across sectors, to suggest that the government of Anambra State has delivered on its promise? Here are the facts. Fact: he has created industrial parks to act as catalysts for industrialists and investors. He has also eliminated double and multiple taxations, which has encouraged industrialists in creating new jobs. Fact: he has built state-of-the-art business parks to enable middle-level businesses flourish. He has attracted the Central Bank of Nigeria to establish its presence in Anambra State, thus giving its citizens direct access to international financial transactions and business. With his experience steeped in commercial banking and private business, the importance of industrialization was not lost on Governor Peter Obi. From the onset of his administration, he developed an economic blueprint that has attracted foreign manufacturing concerns to the state, as well as encouraged indigenous entrepreneurs.
For one of the biggest foreign investments in this country in first quarter of this year came here, and others are coming. And you can go to the harbor industry and see yourself. And then you can see within this government, the first truly car manufacturing facility in Nigeria came into being, the Innocent Motor Factory.
No doubt, the pride of Anambra's industrialization drive is the establishment of what is unarguably Nigeria's first indigenous auto manufacturing plant. Taking advantage of Governor Obi's economic policies, this plant is sited in Nnewi. The production plant's foundation stone was laid by Governor Peter Obi and commissioned by His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The day it was, Jonathan visited the factory, the day he commissioned the factory, and he was so happy that Nigeria can do such factory in Nigeria, and he was so happy. And he gave us a lot of encouragement. He gave us a lot of encouragement that makes us to be marveled to develop it more. Because when you are doing things and you see that your government is happy, you will try to do it more so that they will be more happy.
Today, pickup trucks, mini and luxurious buses are manufactured here, with a chassis and entire body parts fabricated from flat metal sheets. The headlights, bumpers and interiors are also manufactured and fabricated in Nigeria. The federal and Anambra state governments have placed orders for hundreds of units of several of the vehicles, some of which are already part of the success story.
When there is problem in the road, access to road to the factory, the governor told me no problem, because that time we are worried no motor can be able to enter the factory. The governor said that we should not worry, that he'll make the road. In the next few months, he'll make the road to the factory. When we started, and he see that the production is going well, the governor said, "Can we? Are we producing now?" I say, "Yes." He give us order over 500 units to encourage the factory. That's the first order we have, and he give the second order after that. He have given us up to 4 orders since we started the factory, and he's giving us a large order, keeping the factory busy.
Now, if you must know, Peter Obi, in case you have short memory, I'm talking about the APC bandwagons and their, sheepishly following the APOGA members. Now, Sabila Mill Brewers, that is the Sabila Brewers, the one they call Hero, which is the only thing he mentioned. He failed to mention Orange Drug Company in Anambra State, Chrysora Company in Anambra State, Onitsha Inland Port in Anambra State. He didn't mention 8 lanes of expressway, which Peter Obi did by himself with Anambra State money from Head Bridge towards Oka, but he stopped at Omonia, where the federal government were slow in motion to repay the money that was used. At the time, that road was a death trap. At the time, federal government couldn't fix that road. Yet, Soludo is shading Peter Obi. I am not here as Peter Obi's media aide or spokesman. No. I'm not here to even fight for Peter Obi. I'm here to set the record straight so that people will not be carried away, because you and I know that the only man that can change the situation of Nigerians as it is today under this government of impunity, the only rival challenging this government of impunity in Nigeria, the only non-opposition is Peter Obi against Tinubu. So it is a subtle attack from APC in collaboration with Soludo to make this foul statement. Okay, this is selective truth, I will call it. It didn't end here because the commissioned the NAFDAC whatever, the Commissioner of National Agency of Food and Drugs Administration and Control headquarters in Agolo. You know that one. Idedia. Okay, the commissioning of assembly plant of First Indigenous Nigerian Auto Manufacturing Company in Osin. If not for the effort of Peter Obi, there may not be any innocent today. There may not be any innocent. Soludo is priding himself of being a patronizer to the company Peter Obi bettered or helped to nurse or nurture. I'm telling you, that is not the only one. Or it's a business park. Even President Obasanjo had earlier visited during Peter Obi's time in 2006 and 2007, where the projects commissioned by the presidents include Onitsha Business Park, Revenue House in Oka, Anambra State Fire Service, and flagging off of the Oka Nibonise Enugu Ring Road. So for Soludo to come out now and put all these things aside and also jumping the coup, he didn't mention or shade Obiano, who was there for 8 years, who many people consider not the idea and more Kai for 8 years. He didn't shade him because he, and on me, I said it, that the only achievement Obiano did was to bring Soludo, whom we have seen, whether you like it or not, whether you hate Soludo or like Soludo, the truth of the matter is that the man is breaking ground. Forget about his mouth. His mouth, she can share. Other will no joke even during the time they are doing the whatever debate. If you don't know this guy, only about kabad. I'm telling you honestly. But the man, I must tell him he should trade with caution because our people are very emotional. If particularly in the Anambra State, they are very emotional. They might decide for this one thing that Soludo said carelessly to punish him during election, irrespective of anything that he has achieved. He should be very careful. He may think that he has no opposition. He should look well because hurricane might be coming from where he never expected. I'm just saying this as an advice to Soludo to trade carefully with his word. I'm not talking about his work. Okay? So, let me have your own opinion on this. Because here, on this platform, we know they look anybody face to say the truth the way it is. We are not here to pacify any politician. We are not here to precinct anyone. But we are here to set the record straight for the betterment of the people. At least I can pride myself that supporting Soludo to become the governor of Anambra State for public interest is not in vain. At least you are seeing the record. But that doesn't mean that we are going to join the bandwagon of praise singers when he does something wrong. We call it out so that we have a better society. Because it begins with leadership. And the leadership in the Anambra State needs is not a type. Only an awakeneri, only an apika piano. Na Soludo, but let me have your opinion on this on the comment section. Do you think that his comment will reflect on the upcoming election of Anambra State come November this year? I'm also General Peters, your advocate for good governance, telling you this undiluted truth. Let's have your own opinion on the comment section. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.